How's it going? Welcome back. We are jumping into No Man's Skies today. A few things I want to cover. This game just came out with a massive update. I believe it's called Worlds Part 1, which is incredible. It's Part 1 and it already feels it's the biggest update they've made so far. And we're going to check out some other stuff too as well. Here we are. This is my little headquarters. I've had this base for like 3 years. I played this game a lot when it first came out and years after. I kind of like jumped back and forth. This game's great. I love this game. If you have this game, go check it out. They made a lot of updates, and this is only some stuff. As you can already see, right now it's raining, but this area looks amazing when it's nice and sunny out. And they just made some adjustments where I believe these clouds weren't like this before. They're a lot more diverse, more dense. And the cool part is, we'll hop in our ship here. You can actually fly into the clouds, like so. And it just looks incredible. I mean, you can't even see the landscape behind you, like below you. It's insane. We're going to be going over some new updates and showing off what we got going on here. Let's fly back down. This is like my main base, kind of. I have multiple with the clouds. It's such a cool effect. The fog down there at the bottom is different too. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like that before. It looks amazing. This game is so cool. I'm so glad they continue to update it and stuff like that. It's amazing. As you can see here, we got our little base here. I haven't touched this in 3 years, so I have to do a lot more there. Looks like, is that my settlement down there? Oh, and my town's over here too. This is from another update as well. This, I think, was a while ago the settlements update came in. But this is incredible. So we're going to actually land the ship real quick. Flawlessly. And we're going to head over to the space station. This game has done a bunch of performance updates. They've changed like how the environment looks. They changed the space stations. We're going to go over to here. And let's head on over to the space stations. So these are the new space stations. If you played No Man's Skies before, you probably noticed, I think before they had these shops and stuff were actually up on the sides here, and it wasn't as cool looking. You can see this just looks amazing. Each area is going to be different for the different species. I think there's Corvix, Gek, and Viking, I think it is. Let me make sure I'm getting those correct. Let's see. Corvix, Gek, yeah, and Viking. So each space station is going to be slightly different. I believe this might be a Gek one. You have your teleporter, your actual like marketplace in a sense, where you can sell stuff and buy stuff. You have your photographer down here. You can go up the stairs here. I'm going to fly up there. You have your ship vendor here. You have your exocraft vendor here. Come over here. You have your arms dealer, who sells you multi-tool technology. And then you have your actual exosuit guy over here too. Way easier to deal with. They also added in, I don't know if this is in before, but there is now guilds too. I don't think this is from this update, it's from an old update. But you actually come over here and do certain things to actually get more standing with this guild, and then they'll give you, you know, different stuff that you can actually buy. Photon cannon modules, Sentinel Boundary map, which I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds really cool. Bullcaster, a couple other stuff. It's pretty cool, and you can do that with the Viking, the Gek, and the Corvex. It's really cool. Another big thing they added in too, which has been something people have wanted for years, is you could finally make your own ship. So we're actually going to pull out. This is my ship currently. I did not make this ship. I actually found it like this a while ago. I might have gotten this from one of the Twitch drops. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. I have about just under 80 hours in this game. This is my like fighter class ship. We're going to pull out my big dude here. Bubbles. This has all my ship parts on it, so I can quickly show you how this works. This I'm very excited about. We will be doing videos on this and explaining it more in depth, but you could literally make, like, I could do this, we'll do this one, reactors, and then let's do this one. You could change the color of your ship. You could do metallic, and it looks like you can get other stuff too, which I don't know how you get those. Because I would love to get stealth paint, that would be sick, and then ironclad sounds really cool too. It might be something to do with the expeditions, but you could change the colors. They don't have black, which I'm kind of surprised, but they might bring that back, might bring that later on. But it's really cool. You can finally customize your ship as much as you want. I can go around here, you can kind of see like it's changing those right there. Stick with white. I can make pretty cool. That actually looks pretty sweet. So you can make your own ships now. And we'll, like I said, we'll do another video talking about this because I have some pretty fun plans with this. But this is such a cool feature this game put in. I am super excited. When I first heard about this, I'm like, there's no way that they did this. And the best part is you can go solar, you can go explorer, you can go hauler. I don't think I have any parts for these guys. Oh, I do have some. But there's so much that you can do, and we're definitely going to dive into this heavy at one point in time. It's just so cool. They did a bunch of stuff. They also added in additional things too. Desert diversity, sub-zero environments. Me and my buddy started doing a pirate run kind of deal. We're going to play as pirates in this game. So he played a lot too before, and I kind of stepped out. We both were like, let's just keep playing it and be pirates. So we're doing that now, and I made new characters, and I play on my Xbox and Steam. I'm not home all the time, so I made a separate account on my Xbox so I could play with my buddy in the pirate world. And I actually spawned in a sub-zero temperature area, which I think was in the game before, but maybe it wasn't as like crazy cool. I could be wrong. But it's really, really cool. As you saw before, the updated clouds are a big thing too. That's really cool. It just gives you more of this like, oh, it's such a cool feeling when you fly through the clouds, you fly over them. Kind of like if you get in an airplane or something, it's awesome. One thing I did not get a chance to show, they also made water more dynamic. The big reason for them doing all these changes is their new game, Light No Fire. I think when they're making that game, they're taking parts of that game and putting it into No Man's Skies, either to test it or just to make this game even better. And it's awesome. I am so glad they continue to blow us away. And the craziest thing is, the world's part where like all this new stuff kind of happened, it's just part 1. So there's a part 2, there might be a part 3, maybe 4, I have no idea, but it's so cool. I'm super happy with it. We're gonna fly out too real quick. The space stations actually change on the exterior too. So let's fly out my fighter here, and I'll show that off. I'm also going to show off my frigate here. This is also, I think this has been the game for a bit. But this definitely came out not too long ago. So you have your own frigates now, which you have your own capital ships, and then you can get frigates to fight alongside you. And again, we'll go more in depth with this later on in another video. But this is really cool. These are all my ships right now. This is my fleet. So I own this capital ship and then all the frigates there. But this is the new space stations. They look way cooler, and I believe they change in every area how they look in the exterior, but it looks really cool. It's just incredible. Another big thing too, we're gonna actually pull out the anomaly here. They also added in some new armor and some new mechs. So let me fly over here and I'll show you real quick. So I believe you can do, if you do the expedition, you actually can start getting these rewards pretty early on. So they have now a liquidator robot, which I think the expedition going on right now is like almost like a bug extermination. So like they're kind of playing off like hell divers, which is awesome. I mean, love it. But you can actually get a new mech, which actually has like a flamethrower and some other stuff too. Which is really cool. Really, really cool. And you can get this by doing, I believe there's like daily missions you can do from this guy here, the Nexus. So you can do these certain missions, and I believe you'll actually be able to get like Quicksilver, for instance. Here it is. Construct an outpost. So you can do that and get 400 Quicksilver, which then you can use to buy whatever you want. They also have these other things too here, which are pretty cool too. They will bring you to a mission, so you have to be kind of careful what you do. This one might actually be a fun one. We'll definitely be checking this stuff out too as we make new videos and stuff like that. But I wanted to come in here to show off what's new in this game. Oh, that's actually, hey, look at this. Looks like the same ship as mine, but slightly different. I love that. I am very excited. I have some pretty big plans that I want to try and I'm hoping to get done this month. We want to do work with the fabrication of ships. I want to make some really cool ships. I also want to continue to work on my freighter here. We'll be talking about this more often. So let's fly over here and show this off as well. Or sorry, not my freighter, my capital ship. The cool thing is too, your capital ship holds all your planes, all your ships, which is really cool. Teleport here. So the big thing with these is you can actually customize these as you please. You can put down, like right now, these are command posts. So each of my frigates have a commander, and I can actually retrieve what I need to. So for instance, I think one is done somewhere. There it is. So if I go over here, I can have my commander debrief me, and then I'll get a bunch of gifts and stuff like that. We'll go into that later. The other thing too is these stickers are actually ones I put down. This is actually my storage room. So I have all my storage units, and then I have the big market here. We also have over there in the corner here is actually my refiners, which again, we'll go into more depth here. Actually put this back in there and pull these out. This is like I said, I believe this has been in the game for a bit now. Again, I want to go more in depth with these for sure. There's so much you can do, it's incredible. We're going to head back to the front there, to our pilot and our mission giver. And I want to show you one more thing with the ship fabrication. Grab my ship here. There's a ton more stuff too that I'm definitely not going to cover because I don't have the actual patch notes in front of me, but if you go to Steam and just go look at the patch notes, you can go to their website and like see everything that's going on. There's a lot. There's so much, and like I said, I'm definitely missing some. So the big thing is, and if you've watched my other videos, you've probably seen me do Everspace 2. I make a lot of builds in there. If you're new, I like to make builds for games, and I'm really enjoying space games recently. So I'm very excited about this ship fabricator, because now I can actually build out like my own fighters, my own haulers, explorers, solar, which is more of a... It's a very unique... Actually, the solar, I think, just came out in this update. You couldn't do this one before. This actual fabricator came in the last update. The solar wasn't there before, it is now. So you can make your own solar ships, and the way to get that is you have to actually buy ships and scrap them out and take, you know, if you want these wings, you have to take the wings off. If you want the actual cockpit, or the fuselage, I think they call it, you have to actually pull parts off it. So it's kind of cool. It's more of a collection type of thing now going on, which is awesome. And you can make whatever you want, really. The big thing this game did before was a lot of these ships were custom. Like, you would not... This, I'm pretty sure either I found this or I, like I said, got it on the Twitch drop, but it's a really cool ship. It gives me kind of like a Star Wars vibe, you know? This is something rare I found, but now you can actually design your own, which is so, so cool. So we definitely checking that out too. Another thing I want to talk about real quick too, again, this came from a last update, not from this one I'm pretty sure, but you can actually come over to some of these people and you can actually start making your own squadron. I don't know the max people you can have in your team. So this is kind of cool. So if you want to go take on, actually another thing, frigate battles or capital ship battles are a big thing now. There's actually like hitting like critical points, taking out the engines, and then like taking out turrets and stuff. You can do that. If you're going to be taking on more of a heavier based capital ship, you could have your squadron come in with you and help you fight, which is really cool. I'll fly out to space real quick. It's just so cool. This game has blown me out of the water, and I'm so glad I'm back. It's just incredible. There's so much more to this game too that I don't even know. It's just, there's so much. Like I said, if you want to go more in depth, you can go check out the patch notes to see everything that's going on. But I kind of wanted to talk about what I'm excited about and what's got me back into it. Also, me and my buddy doing the pirate thing that I was talking before, I am having a blast with that. I'm not normally a person that like does like the bad guy stuff. I'm generally someone who's like good guy stuff. I try to stay neutral, do good stuff. But it's really fun to be a pirate, and I'm definitely gonna be doing more videos with that as well. But for now, we're gonna be showing off kind of like all the new mechanics they have now, and just talk about it. This is such a cool game. If you have a chance to check this game out, if you already have it, or if you have Game Pass, you can check it out right now. Definitely do it. You can play with your friends. I don't know what the max is, but I'm pretty sure you can play with at least 4, if I remember correctly. It's so cool. This game has come a long way, and I am having a blast with it. So you will be seeing more of these videos on my channel for sure, paralleling with my Everspace 2 videos. I'm loving space games right now. So if you found this helpful, or if you're happy to see this game like just coming back with fury, stay up with us. We'll be playing this more. We'll be checking out some more fun stuff. And also, keep an eye out. There will be new updates coming too for even more like better performance, better looks. It's incredible. And again, sorry to go over every single patch note thing. I don't have them in front of me, so I kind of wrote down what I can remember. Well, I wrote down what I felt was actually really cool. But we will be checking this out more. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.